welcome to Pilates to Protect Your Tailbone. I think I need to change the title on that because it's not Pilates for your tailbone. It's Pilates so that you don't re-injure or irritate your tailbone. You know, some of us fall, some of us have had accidents, like car accidents or things that have changed our spine. I know I have spine issues too, and Pilates really helps me to stay active. So you can do a lot of exercises in Pilates without even touching your tailbone. You don't have to sit. You don't have to do those rolling things. There's so much you can do for this core, your back, your legs, your arms. Unbelievable amount of exercises you can do. This particular class is inspired by Renee. Renee has a lot of physical health issues because of an accident that she had. And so Renee, this class is at first for you, and then share it with anybody that can't really do Pilates or exercise because they have issues with that real low area. Sacrum, coccyx bone. I'm going to put that in the keywords too. Hopefully people can be helped. All right, so of course, when you're standing, you're not putting any pressure on that tailbone. So let's find our tall posture. Kay's here with me today. Really glad to welcome her back after COVID, so she's back. Now we're going to remember, Kay, we're going to place the feet right under the hip bones. So you drop a plumb line from your hip bones down and it reaches into the soles of the feet, right? You're going to push the front of the feet into the mat, feel your toes pushing into your mat, all 10 toes. You're going to feel your heels lift a little bit because you want to have that sort of slightly leaning forward posture. It's a runner's posture too. You want to have the ergonomic posture, not here, but a little bit forward, just slightly. So we're going to lift the heels, activating those calves. Don't worry, we're going to stretch those too. Softening the knees, let them be relaxed. Make sure that tail is tucked so that your coccyx bone, tailbone, as if it's pointing straight down. And we know that in the anatomy pictures of the coccyx bone, it has a little hook on the end, but we're going to forget about that. We're going to imagine that it points straight down. That's the way to get your pelvis in place, the way it should be. It shouldn't be too far forward. It shouldn't be tucked way back. Both of those are bad for the back. Okay, and the pelvis is the basin of the body. It holds your upper body in place. And so what we're going for, you know what we're going for, is that perfect physique through the way we think, the way we appreciate the body, and especially the way we move the body. So we're going to get the pelvis in place. Remember, we're going to do the Pilates scoop. Pull that tummy in and up. Now remember, this is your exercise that you can use anytime. Posture, sitting or standing, is so helpful for your health. Perfect posture. So we scoop the tummy. Now we lift through the sternum. Remember this one? Take a look over here, Kay. We're going to lift through the sternum. So you're displaying your pendant right there, and it's sort of elevating up from the center. Lifting from the center, that's what they call it in Pilates. So bring your shoulder blades together, and let's exaggerate that. Bring your shoulder blades together behind your back and lift up here from the center. Let's do a shoulder shrug. So you make sure their shoulders are down. Shoulder blades up, inhale. Exhale, pull them down, open the chest. See how my chest is all flat and open here? Really good. So Kay is really feeling it. She's placing her chest in the most helpful way for breath, for heart rate, for all the things that need to happen there. Next one, of course, shoulder blade placement. The shoulders are down. We did that. Then we're going to lift through the sides of the neck or the top of the ears, however you want to picture it. We're very lifted through the sides of the neck, not through the jaw, not through the back of the neck. We're lifted through the sides of the neck. That fixes the cervical curve in the spine to the spine, which is cervical curve is the neck, it fixes that area at the most perfect point. So we're going to lift through the ears. Now, we are going to take one arm out and bring your foot out with it too. So take your right arm out and bring your right foot out. Now I want you to pull that arm like someone's yanking your arm. Really pull it out of the socket. Lengthen it, grow the arm. Take another breath. Exhale, pull the other arm away. Now you're really reaching. You're pushing the shoulder blades down, thinking inside your skin. You should feel like pushing. Now we're going to pull the thumbs back. Notice your tailbone is perfectly fine, right? Open the hands, reach out through the fingertips, and pull the thumbs back behind you. Wow, feel that in your hands. Feel that in your fingertips. So we're reaching back, we're really opening that chest, and we're standing tall. Pull the tummy in, breathe in. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands up. not see my hands, but I'm going to clasp them in a comfortable way. Then I'm going to push my heels and my palms right up to the sky, pull your belly in, and we're going to tip back a little bit, stretching the tummy. Really stretch it, reach. This is great. Keeping your arms strong and long. Inhale. Now we're going to push down with the hands, exhaling. Push the shoulders down, follow with the arms. Feel how the shoulders are sort of the core of the upper body. You use the shoulders and then you follow with the arms. Now bring your arms behind your back, reach. Now clasping your hands together, and then again, pull that chest open. This is such a tight area for everyone. We have to really force it open. Change the body to the way it's supposed to be, right? Shoulder blades pull together. Let's do that one more time. A little quicker this time. Reaching out with the right. Reaching out with the other. Open the hands. Twist the arms. Pull the thumbs behind you. Feel the stretch. Take a breath. All right, now we're going to reach up. Exhale. Bring the hands up. Clasp them together comfortably and push to the heels of the palms. And now imagine that there's a string inside your navel and it's connecting right up through the crown of the head. So you pull your belly in while you pull back with the arms and lengthen through the front of the body. So the arms go higher, the tummy pulls in more. Breathe in. Now push the shoulders down, okay, and then follow with the arms, pushing them out and down, out and down. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Clasp the hands together and pull. You want to do this whenever you're getting up to take a little break, which should be about every 25 minutes. Work for 25 minutes, take a stretch break, get back to work. You'll focus better. All right, the next one, relaxing here. We're going to take the arms apart. We're going to reach out again. Now we're going to tip to the side. So you're going to take your, actually, Kate, it might be better if you go over here, because then I can look at you and you can see me. And okay, so our arms are out like this. Now you're going to take one arm up and over and across. Now, one arm is reaching for the other. You're looking at the hand. Now pull your opposite hip away. So you're going to pull your left hip away, Kate. So you're reaching and you're twisting, you're pulling this piece right here. Breathe in, stay. Now exhale, tuck your tail, punch your lumbar area and come across toward me. Exhale, pull, round your back. So you're really rounding your back and stretching through the lats and lots of other muscles. Now we're going to take your hand down, reach that right arm up over the head and stretch. Stretch your obliques here. So you're stretching the right side of your body all through. Really good. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring your hand down in front of your face. Look up at it. Pick up the other hand. Pulling this opposite hip away. Now breathe in. Tuck the tail. Pull your body across. And these are good to do every day. Just stretching. Making sure your lats are not tight, because we're going to fire them up soon. Drop your right arm. Pull your left elbow over your face, over your head, so you can do the side stretch now. So you're tipping this way. Now bringing that bottom shoulder down, you're stretching. Feel it, inhale, exhale, come on up. All right, so you're really getting that back warmed up and flexible so we can get it strong too. Let's do one more. It doesn't bother the coccyx bone or the tailbone at all. We're going to do our standing spine roll, taking apart the spine. Breathe in, stay. Exhale, stay, become really tall. Your heels are coming off your mat. Really lengthen. Take a breath in again. Now we're going to remember, peel your spine forward, tucking the chin, peeling forward one vertebra at a time. Listening more than watching. You're thinking inside of your skin. Now let your arms kind of flow forward. Kind of throw your arms forward. Let them just dangle. Releasing through your shoulder area. If you've got a tight low back, you want to grab a hold of your legs, go ahead. If you're comfortable, just hang those arms forward. The crown of the head is hanging. Your entire body is hanging down. This is a great exercise for the first part of the day or the last part of the day. You are looking so good, Kay. I remember when she first came in here, she was hanging forward now. Don't get up. Her head was not coming down. She had that neck tension that never really was allowed to be released. So what we learned is we learned to not only engage those muscles more, we learn to release them. So let's practice a breath with that. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine your head is a wrecking ball on a chain, falling, falling. Way too heavy. Good. So you released a little more there. Breathe again. And exhale, stay. Now, stay right where you're at, Kay. We are going to take the body forward and find the plank that suits you. Don't worry, I'm going to do the beginner plank. Walk your hands forward. And Kay and I are going to put our knees on the mat. Put your knees down, Kay. This is the one you want to do today. Now take a look to your right, Kay. I want you to see how this is done. Bring your tail down. So see, we're lengthening from the knees to the hips to the shoulders. And now we're going to bend and straighten. That's all it is. You can do this leaning on your countertop. You can do it leaning on a chair, a stable chair, or leaning on the wall. You don't want to just grab a hold of a weight and do this. No, because you're not strengthening any of the surrounding area. These push-ups will strengthen your entire shoulder girdle, your chest, your arms, the bones in your arms, everything there. Okay, so this is what you want. You want comprehensive movements using your own body's weight, which is really great. All right, how you doing? Okay, you getting tired yet?
Yeah.
All right, let's enjoy a shell stretch. Another beautiful exercise that does not hurt your tailbone or your coccyx bone. It does not hurt any bruising. If you've fallen on the ice, fallen on your butt in some other way, or had some other kind of injury, you need to protect that and let it heal. But you still need to do exercises that really help your physique and your core. That's us. Let's breathe, Kay. Inhale. Exhale, release that breath completely. Sigh it out. Let go of the day. Feel good. Okay, Kay, let's roll up together. Now you're not sitting on your butt. You're just rolling up on those legs. And then stack your spine to tall. Super good. Get on your back then. You're just going to focus there. There's some really great core movements that will help you to find your core and strengthen it now. First thing we want to do is tuck the tail, okay? Tuck your pelvis and push your lumbar into the mat. You feel that imprint of your spine into the mat? This is key for really letting your spine and low back heal. You need to lengthen those low back muscles. So we're doing that. Now, the next one we're going to do is we're going to release that and then feel yourself go into neutral curve. You've done this, Kay. Inhale. Exhale, release your glutes and feel your pelvis rocking forward slightly. You're on the sacrum, you're not on the tail, and you feel a nice curve under there. That's your neutral lumbar curve. Remember that. Let's work our core. Take one knee into the chest, then the other one. Bring your knees together. Push your lumbar into the mat in that same imprint position. Put your palms up and relax your shoulders, okay? Now we're going to do 1 foot at a time. Remember this one? Okay, we're going to bring the leg forward from the hip. Don't bend the knee. Ooh, that's heavy. And then we're going to pick it up. You don't have to touch your toe to the floor. You just have to feel that weight digging down into your abs. Feel how heavy it is? Then pick that leg up. You're using your core strength to raise that leg. So your leg is the dead weight. Your abs are the leverage. You need to keep your spine touching the mat in order to protect it from injury and really strengthen that core. Put your fingertips on your tummy, okay? One thing, Renee, is we can feel that. We can put our fingertip on the core and we can feel when it gets hard, engaged, and when it's working. Let's do one more little toe touch. Notice I'm not touching, but I am carrying a lot of weight forward. Exhale on your lift and relax your back. Just relax everything. You have to relax between movements, okay? So we're going to take the head off the mat. We're going to do some more crunching. 1 foot at a time comes down. Oh, I love how you do 1 foot at a time, Kate. You want to move elegantly and gracefully and feel that flow. So you don't want to kind of rush through these things. Let's take the head off the mat properly and do some upper abdominal curls. Perfectly done. Take a breath in. Tuck the chin. Don't lift the head yet. Then breathe out, lift. 2, 3, 4. Lower with control, rest. Let's do some more of those. Breathe in. Tuck and lift. 2, 3, 4. This one is really good for strengthening the neck. Let's do 4 more. Tuck the chin. Inhale. Blow. Look at your thighs if you can. And lower with control. If your tummy is in the way, that's okay. You can still use the same muscles. Nod the head. Lift. 2, 3, You can probably hear her breathing. She's doing a long exhalation. 2 more. Exhale, nod the head, lift. 2, 3, 4. Lower. Feel everything fire. 1 more. Nod the head, lift, and stay up there. 2, 3, 4. Now let's do a little pulse in here. Okay, remember this one? Reach and reach and reach and reach. 10, 9, 8, 7. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Roll down. Good. We're going to try more sets of those as things go, but I want you to take breaks. If this is new to you, I want you to take little breaks. We're going to ease into this. I don't want you to get frustrated. 1 knee at a time into the chest again. This one is awesome, Renee. Let's hug the knees in under the knees, not on top of that joint, unless your joints are perfectly fine. Let's lay the left leg out. This is harder than it looks. We're going to do leg circles, okay? Lengthen your leg out. Put your heel all the way down on this one, okay? Remember, this is just reaching that leg up, not just because it's hard. Now, if you're a beginner, you can't straighten that leg yet, you put it right here with me. If you're more flexible like Kay, go ahead and try to straighten it up to the ceiling, Kay. I think you can. Look over here for a second. See how my leg is super straight? Is that as straight as you can get today?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, no, that's quite good. A lot of times, even people that keep coming here, they don't really try to straighten their legs, and so they never really get straight. You got to try every class, right? You have to push yourself every movement, not just repeat it. That's Pilates. All right, straighten that leg out. Now we're going to put our hands on the hips. Remember this one? We're going to relax the upper body. We're going to lock your core down. Okay, don't let it move. Don't let your hips move. We're going to begin circling the leg slowly. Pick a direction. Remember this one, okay? And you lift up and you stop at the top. Then circle the other direction. Don't wobble your hips. Pick it up. So you're really working. Inhale, not swing. Circle around, lift and pause at the top. Inhale, reach it around. And then exhale on the lift and pause at the top. So we're really trying to go ahead, move perfectly in the ball and socket joint of the hip without rocking the hips. That's hard, right? Because at first when you start Pilates, you're kind of stuck there. Your hips are a little stiff, but we're going to do so many beautiful things to loosen them up, get them mobile and strong. You know, one of the signs of aging is walking like a robot or walking wobbling back and forth. Those are the stiff hips, right? We can avoid that, and I'll help you. If you want to go to JudyFarmer.com, schedule a consultation. I'll help you begin to remove the inflammation from the joints, because I've done it myself. It's a total miracle, and I just want to share it with other people. How's that hip feeling, Kay? Okay. All right, so we've activated it. Now, some of you, take your knee in, hold it under. Some of you had to stop, and that's okay. You just go ahead and stop when you don't feel like you can do the rest of it, and then just repeat the video. Both knees come in now, and lay out your other leg. You know what we're going to do? Just reach that other leg out, point your toe, engage it. Now we're going to straighten the other leg as fast as we can. Good, very good. Now, put your hands on your hips. Lock your tummy in place. Don't let those hips move. Circle the leg. Bring it down and around. You can't really tell from this angle, but I'm bringing it in a circle. Now you change direction, like you're painting a picture of a circle. Go as deep as you can. My husband doesn't know I'm making a video. That's Rob. Good old Rob. He works very hard. Now on the up is when you exhale. Lift and pause. Inhale, round. Exhale, lift and pause. One more. Reach around and pause. Bring that knee in and give it a hug. Well done. We're going to pull here. I want you to stretch between the legs and stretch the groin as much as you can too. All these areas get tight. Let's take both knees back in. It's okay, Kay. We're going to take both knees back in. Here's another one that's really good for you, but it does not bother the tail at all. Two legs come up. Now I'm going to go at angles so you can see how it's supposed to look. What we're doing is we're pulling the legs apart. We're really reaching them. See how they're reaching straight up, but they're out to the side? We're stretching inner thighs. Let's reach and pull. Now we're going to exhale And on your exhale, so your hands are right on the inner thigh. On your exhale, you're going to feel the achy stretch of it, and you're going to hold it. This is how the youngins learn how to do the splits. They hold it, and their muscles just stretch and stretch. You can do the same thing. It's just practice. Why do I want my legs to be flexible like this? Well, what if you get to play tennis sometime? Or what if you're walking and you end up tripping on someone and pulling your leg away from the other? Or what if you try skiing and you end up pulling your legs apart? Well, you're not going to get injured, right? Because you're already going to be flexible and strong in those legs. This is why we do this, so we can stay mobile. So we can do a lot of stuff. And I can give you a lot more information to help you as a functional wellness practitioner with energy. Having energy is so important. You feel it start to wane sometimes. Hold that stretch, breathe. And we think, oh, I'm just getting old. Not necessarily. There are a lot of things you can do to have more energy. Okay? And I can help you with that too. JudyFarmer.com. Okay, bring those legs up and together. Good stretch. Now we're going to squeeze them together. And we're going to do more work in our abs. Now this one, your hips will move, but the leveraging piece and the control piece is still the transverse abdominis, the corset. Put your palms up. You'll remember this one, Kim. Squeeze your legs together. Bring them to the right and make it square. Then lower to the right. Then bring them over to the left. Lift, exhale, and then back to center. So we're doing squares. Change direction. Pull it to the other way. Lower to the square. Exhale, bring it across. Lift, back to the top. Let's do 3 more sets. Over, lower, inhale, side, exhale, lift, and stop. And over, lower, inhale, over, side, and stop. So watch your square. And down, and side, and lift, exhale, stop. Change direction with the square. I know it's weird at first, but watching your legs come across your body like this, it literally wakes up each side of the brain. It's another great thing to do for the brain, is watch your major extremities cross in front of the body in both directions. All right, we're going to do 1 more square. Lower. It can be tiring. That's good. Maybe next time you'll be able to do all the sets. Bring the legs in. Congratulations, we can up that brain. Now, we're going to move to the other way we can work without any whatsoever problem touching the coccyx bone or the tailbone. And that is on our side. Okay, I'll give you a minute if you want to get your mat and bring it over there.
No, it's fine.
You there. All right.
It's fine, yeah, this is pretty
so
soft.
we're going to lay all the way over, okay? And we're going to try to straighten your body out. You remember these, okay? So these are strengthening the side of the body. We're laying tummy in, hand on the thigh, breathe in. Now lift from the upper body and lower body at the same time on the blow. Exhale up. Oh boy. 2, 3, 4, and lower. Beautiful form, Carrie. You never lost it. 2, 3, 4. We blow on the lift. We're only doing 6. Exhale. 3, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Stay with me. Crunch. Now you feel it right here. 4 and lower. And exhale. Lift. 2, 3, 4 and lower. 1 more time. Lift and crunch. 2, 3, 4 and lower down. Put your head in your hands. Bring your legs forward. We're going to work. So really making all the muscles here stronger all through the hip area, top of the legs, and belly. Beginning with circling the leg. Remember this one, Kay? So really reaching the leg, point of the toe. She's got such pretty toes. All right, let's change direction with it. So this is to get the focus. It's not what you're looking at, right? It's what you're feeling. Bringing your point of focus into this strong leg, right? Now we're going to pause. Engage both legs. Put your hand in front. Bring your shoulder forward. And we're going to lift the legs and do little flutter kicks. Strengthening the back. Breathe. Strengthening the leg. Now, if your flutter kicks are just like this, that's great. Okay? Over time, you're going to be able to have more precision, more strength, and then increase the quickness of it. Okay? You don't have to do it just like me. Okay? I can't not come. Even if I don't want to come to class, I have to come. It's a blessing and a curse sometimes, right? We have great jobs. So we gotta appreciate our jobs, right? Okay, let's do the big ones now. Put your hand in front, hold your body's weight, and reach and reach. Now watch your legs for a minute. Don't let them lift behind you. I want to see this, okay? I want you to do it really, just kind of perfectly, laterally, and reach. So you're really strengthening it. It doesn't seem like a simple movement, but it can be tiring. You're using your body's weight. You're trying to use precision and control. Now breathe out. And in, and one more, okay? In and out. Bring the legs together, take a break. How's it going, Renee? I hope you're enjoying the class. You got to give me feedback on this. Now we're good. We got to flex the foot too, because that changes all the muscles in the leg. That means pull the toes toward the shin and lengthen with your heel. Now we're going to push that hand into the mat. We're going to come up 3 floors and resist on the down. Now this one, 1, 2, 3. Exhale. The harder you really engage that leg and push the heel away, the more achy your leg will become because you're creating more weight. Working like that actually is like putting an ankle weight on. Who else is tired? I am. My leg is hurting right now. Lower with control. Ooh, that was good. One more. Let's take the knees up to the chest. Really good for the whole pelvic area. We call it sacropelvic area, the low back, the pelvis, is our beautiful little shells. Clam shells. This is Joe Pilates created this one. What we're doing is we're not rolling back. Those are stiff hips that want to do that, right? If you can only open that big, that's okay. Because the idea is to not compromise that pelvis. Keep your pelvis from rolling, okay? Keep it right where it is. So just keep doing that, and I want you to see how you can do with lifting that leg. So next time we do this video, you just play it again, it's free. Then you're going to lift the leg higher, a little bit higher, just kick it up, okay? You feel it in the side of the hip, around the side of the hip, good. That was great. Now we're just going to push up. We're going to repeat the other side, but first, you want to take a moment and let your back relax out again, because sometimes we pull tension in there. Put your hands right in front of your shoulders, not spread apart, and just bring your tail down and rest forward. Now, if your knees are bothering you here, you can come up here and just lay forward and round your back. In fact, do that with me. If you have any kind of tightness in the knees and they're not cooperating today, just let your back fall, let your head and neck fall. Breathe and release. Feels good. Now we're going to roll up together from that seated position like K or from the kneeling position like P. Either way, we're going to stack vertebrae one at a time. Very good. Now we're going to just shimmy over and lay on the other side. Kay's going to face me. I didn't ask her if she wanted to be a model, but I'm assuming she's the shy type.
I'm good right here.
Different kind of people in the class. Everybody's good. Everybody's different, right? Palms on the thigh. Keep your body nice and straight. Pull that tummy in. You're going to use the breath and fire it up. Inhale. Up it goes. 2 and 3 and 4. Rest. Like the rest part. Again. 2 and 3 and 4. Lower. Melt on down. Now fire it up. 2 and 3 and 4. Lower. Keep going. 3 more. Really tight here. Keep your chest forward. Try not to round forward. Good. And 2. Right here is where you feel it. And we lower. Let's do one more and crunch it up. 2 and 3 and 4 and good. Put your head in your hand. Bring your legs forward. Keep them engaged. Sorry about my husband. Keep your hips stable. Let them rock. Let's do our circles. Bring the focus into the hip socket. Right in there. Hi. Change direction with it. Someone posted a comment or something, but I can't see. So I'm just going to say hi back and God bless you. All right, so we're taking that focus into the leg. Now we're going to change it up. Engage both. Feel the muscles get hard. Put your hand in front. And we're going to do those little scissors. Scissor, scissor, scissor. I want you to fatigue yourself here. Try to go quicker. All right, keep going. Quick, 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 quick. As quick as you can. Wow, Kate has a lot of coordination. It's amazing. She used to come regularly before the COVID problems. Now she's back and she hasn't lost much. You know, your body has muscle memory. That's a great thing. Once you learn this stuff that's hard for you in Pilates, you don't really lose it completely. You know it. Brain knows it. Memory knows it. That was great. That was a long time up there. Now we're going to just take a little break. Then we're going to do the nice, big, slow, succinct ones. Push your hand to the mat. Lift those legs up and reach. Exhale, switch in, reach. Inhale, switch in, reach. Look. And reach. And reach. Keep it going. 4. Exhale. And 3. Exhale. And 2. Exhale. And 1. Exhale. All right, bringing those legs together. Next one, remember, we're going to flex that foot. Feel your calf stretch. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, it's not about kicking as high as you can. It's about stopping with precision on all 3 floors of the elevator. So watch yourself. The more you try to do it perfectly, the more it's going to feel achy and the more benefit you will get. Down. Let's go 2 more for 6. 1, 2, 3. Push. Lengthen it away. And 1, and 2, and 3. Push. Good. Does your leg feel a little bit achy? Mine does. It's waking up those muscles. That's what we need to do. We don't need to be fantastic athletes. We just have to keep the muscles awake. Bring the knees up now, and we're going to do our clamshells. Knee open and close. Open and close. And the reason I'm putting my hand back here is because I want to remind myself not to roll out. Keep the hips stacked. Make all the work happen in the ball and socket joint of the hip. Really feeling it for a couple more, and up. I want you to get achy from these. That's how you get the benefit. All right, bring the knees down. Now come on up. Not all the way up. If your tailbone bothers you, which is what this video is for, we're going to do my favorite way of working out, and that is going on the tummy. No problems with your tail in this position. So we're going to lay on our bellies. You don't have to have a mat, just lay on a towel. Lengthen the legs and really tighten your glutes. Pull your belly in. So now you engage your core. Now you're ready to work hard. Let's begin by stretching out. Stretching your arms forward. Pulling your heels away. So you're lengthening like someone's pulling the wrists and pulling the ankles. Breathe and stay. All right, let's get real strong by lifting all 4 extremities 6 times. Inhale. Exhale, lift. 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. Again. 2 and 3 and 4 and lower. Lower and lift. So your shoulders and hips are doing a lot of work here. Lower and lift. Think of moving the shoulders and not the arms. Good. Lower and lift. 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 more. Inhale. Exhale up. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. We go. Exhale up. 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. Rest is important. Let your body rest. We don't want a big heart rate raise in here. Good. Especially if you're using these videos while you're trying to get into keto. Because when you're trying to get into ketosis, you shouldn't be doing cardio. You should be doing relatively gentler exercises like walking, Pilates and yoga, gentle, and not like a ton of heart rate raising reps. Let's do another one, which is, so beautiful. So we're going to focus on our form. We're going to have our hands at our cheeks, and we're going to do our breaststrokes, okay? Tuck the chin, like you're doing already, okay? I don't have to tell you. Tight glutes, turn out at the knees, engage. Breathe in and reach forward. Remember, push the shoulders down and follow with the arms. Then lift that body, creating weight, hands at the face. Inhale, stretch. Push out slowly, exhale, and lift that body. Good. 4 more good ones. Hands at the base. Inhale, float, and tight back. Really feel engaged. Hands at the face. Reach, and exhale. Tighten the muscles in the back. Let's do 2 more. Hands at the face. Reach. lean back. Let's have a big exhale on this one. Hands at the face. Reach. Up. All right, let's take your forearms in front. And we did 2 strenuous ones now. We're going to do a slower one. We're going to do the head rolls. Okay, this one, it's very important to keep that flexibility in the head and neck. Now, I have not found a better one than this. Okay, remember, palms are up, and your relaxed hands are in front of your face, so you're not looking up in front of you, you're looking at your hands. Your glutes are tight, your belly's pulled up. Okay, now pull the shoulders down and lift up from between them. So you really lift it. Shoulders down and lift them between shoulders. There, much better. No, it's okay. I can tell you've got a little neck tension. She's been taking care of a lot of grandchildren, and she is a wonderful grandma. But it does. It's tension. It's a lot of tension. You're trying to be nice, and so I can see a little bit of that coming back. So let's pull the shoulders down. We're going to change that right now in a very comfortable way. Turn the head to the left and go real slow, because when you go slow, you go further. Turn as far as you can. Breathe in. Now drop your chin, blow across your chest. Bring that head around nice and slow, and then pick it up to the other side. Really great form. I'm watching Kay. She's doing great. Do it again. Inhale. Drop the chin, blow across the chest. Turn the head slowly. Lift at the ear. So we're turning as hard as we can. Our eyes are open. We're looking to the side, not up. Breathe in. Drop the chin, blow across the chest, tummy in, glutes are tight. Really stretching through that neck. You're releasing tension, right? Turning as far as you can to the right. One more time. And drop and roll. And across it goes. All right. Now, sometimes when it hurts to sit down, you get really tight in your quads. You're trying to wiggle around and get comfortable. It does happen to me sometimes, just because I'm thin, and when I sit on hard chairs, it bothers my sit bones after a while. So what we want to do is stretch those quads. We don't want to get them tight, because that'll contribute to back problems. So we're going to just do some kicking. We're going to do a lot of kicking. So bend your knees, point your toes. You feel the quads stretching already? You probably do. And we're going to keep the glutes tight and kick. Just keep kicking, kick and kick. Now, if you start cramping like me, just roll it out. So we're just kicking. We're feeling the quads stretching here. Breathe. Tight glutes. Lift that tummy. Keep going. And check your legs. Are they spread apart? They should be in alignment. Only a couple inches apart. Good. Okay, that's great. You feel it? All right, let's bring it down. Now come on up, and we're going to move through the spine more. Really great stuff. Healing your back, Renee. Healing your darn back. I want you to feel good. All right, let's make your spine nice and straight. You're just on your hands and knees. Very simple way to be. And we're going to pull the navel in, breathe in, and we're going to tuck that tail. Let's start, okay? Hunch your lumbar. Hunch your low back. Push up into that. And then drop your head. Let it hang down. And when you drop your head, if your tummy's not too big, you can probably see down into the thighs. You want to check your alignment there. This is one you can definitely do with a big tummy, right? You can really stretch that back in this position. And also the next one that we do. Inhale. Exhale. Stay. One more breath. Pull your navel up. Pull your rib cage up, up, up. Good. Now we're going to do the opposite one. Lift your tail, bend your pelvis. Okay, your hips are coming forward. Kay is doing it perfectly. Bring the chest down, the belly down, the rib cage down. Now, Kay, this is the one that's hard for a lot of people, including you. Try to hunch your shoulders, like slouching. Like bring your shoulder blades together. Much better. So sometimes we get kind of thick through the upper back just from holding tension, and our back just doesn't want to give. But I can see that Kay's is getting looser there. When you first start doing this one, maybe you might not even know how to do it because it doesn't feel natural or right. But just keep practicing. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let that chest hang down and lift your head up. So you can really feel your spine is kind of shaped like a hammock, right? It's not shaped like a cow. It's shaped like a hammock. Think of a hammock. Ooh, that's beautiful bending of the back. You should see Kay. Go back is more flexible than mine. Pretty awesome. Bring yourself straight in the spine, and we're gonna twist it. Now, if you have issues with scoliosis and such, you're gonna just want to be gentle. Doesn't mean you can't do it. Just don't go hard. Pick up your right hand, walk through across the body, and see if you can bring that shoulder all the way down. See what I'm doing? I'm turning, and I'm sticking my buns up in the air, and I'm also stretching through that shoulder girdle. Now, this particular one is a little easier if you have a long torso, which I don't, but it's still really good to reach down and let that head come down. Thanks to my friend Stephanie who taught me this. Breathe completely. So what we're doing is we're turning, we're stretching, we're pulling, we're stretching through the shoulder area. Really good. All right. Bring your hand back up in front of you. We're going to hit the other side. When you're ready, take your breath. Bring your other hand through and bring your head down. Leave your tail up there. Just reach as far as you can. Just feel that and breathe and relax here. Appreciating the body. All the good things that you can do with this body, right? Things you can do. That's what we always focus on. Don't focus on the bad things or the things that are going wrong. The solutions will come when we focus on being grateful and believing that they will come. That's how they came to me. Miracles happen, people. They happen all the time, whether you're Christian or not. Just have to be open. All right. Feel it? Now we're going to come on up. And we're going to even that all up by going into a gentle shell stretch. Just enough to relax you down. You can put your hands together in a prayer position. You can just say thank you. We say thank you to Jesus, God, or the universe. And just be in that place of unconditionally loving this body. No matter what kind of day you've had or what's going on, or what aches and pains are flaring up, or maybe what you ate that you shouldn't have ate. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. And it's all right. You are all right. You've got to love yourself to improve yourself. Right, Kate? She does. She's a positive person. She has a lot of self-respect. All right, let's roll up together then. Oh, rounding that back, stacking vertebra. If the knees are bugging you, you're coming up this way. All right, I have one more treat in store for you. And that is going to not bother the tailbone or the coccyx bone, and that is gentle squats. So those are so powerful. I do them in almost all my Pilates classes when I have big classes or small, especially if you're over 50. So all we're going to do, people, we don't have to do a certain way. We just have to activate those muscles with weight. So I'm going to go sideways so you can see better. We're just going to put the legs in a comfortable spot. It's a little easier if you're on a hard surface, okay? But it's challenging when you're on this nice padded carpet in the studio here. Let's go ahead and sit in the imaginary chair. Here we are in our imaginary chair, and it feels fun at first, right? It feels fine at first, but then it starts to burn a little bit, right? So we're just going to hold this here. I like bouncing. I often have music going on in the studio, but I can't do that at the same time here. So we want to feel the achy. You feel it? You starting to feel it? So yeah, let's just hold on to this and be thankful. Again, with my classes, the ones that don't have music, you can put your own music behind it, whatever makes you feel really good. Put the music on behind it. Oh, who feels it? Now, if you can, either stay there or come down with me, and we're going to go all the way down to that real squatty potty position. You know what I'm talking about. All right, you feel that? Let's come back up. Not all the way to standing. Look at Kay. She's doing so good. She's so impressive. All right, let's try that again if you can. Now, if it bothers your knees, just stay in the squat. You don't have to go all the way down. Let's do a couple more today. See how you do. Oh boy, you're getting so achy and so activated. Breathe. Here, Kay breathing. She's really giving it her all. Low again. Back up. Let's see if we can do one more all the way. Clasp something next to you if you need to. Achy, firing up those quads. Back to the squat. All right, let's come and stand up. Kate and I want to thank you for joining us, and I just thank you, Renee, for inspiring this class. Come and see me at JudyFarmer.com for your free wellness consultation. You're going to get a lot of freebies. I always over-deliver, and my next keto course starts whenever this is coming up. My next keto starts in August 2nd of 2021, and you can gear up for that, or you can ask me about it if you want. JudyFarmer.com. God bless, and bye from Kay and I. Want to say goodbye?
Bye.
And take care also, Sue and Olivia and all my friends. That's great.